So they'll be calling you a radical. So I was at this protest. Don't look like a bunch of hippies to me. So this is an important historical video. So let me show you where I was at with that protest right there where that photograph was taken. So, and let's talk about this. This is an important historic day. So Fort Day in Ohio. Whoa. So the photograph was taken right there. So I was here that day with my aunties. You know, my dad, the Marine, nuked to death in the Nevada test site. My uncle, Harold Blanche, Omaha Beach, Battle of the Bulge, D-Day, it's about as decorated as you can get. My uncle Claude, the famous fighter pilot, it's who raised me. So, all three of them, at some point in their life were horribly anti-Vietnam. By the way, the air quality here is horrific. So, explain this. This is an historic day. Calley died today. Now, who is Calley? The My Lai Massacre. It's really a historic fucking day. I can't believe everybody isn't talking about it, doing it. So what's the My Lai Massacre? It's what ended Vietnam. How did that end Vietnam? So, Calley led the troops in and just slaughtered man, woman, and child in a village. I mean, just slaughtered. I mean, the ones they could round up that they didn't already kill, they put into a bunker and threw grenades in it. Now, we know that this was happening. It was just not him. He took the fall. He died today in a hospice center at 80 years old. Probably got to be one of the longest living Vietnam vets. Why is this so important? So, that's what ended Vietnam. That's exactly what. How did that happen? Walter Cronkite, Dan Rather. Walter Cronkite and Dan Rather broke the back when it was real news. Remember, we only had 3 television stations when we were kids. We had ABC, NBC, and CBS. And then, of course, we had PBS, which didn't do news. Did Sesame Street in 1970, I believe it started. Mr. Rogers did some great work. Born in the USA. So, Dan Rather went into Vietnam. Boots on the ground, and they put it on the news. The American populace was fucking outraged when they found out about the massacre. They also found out there were hundreds of other massacres going on. The American populace didn't know. Now remember, so many of these guys were drafted. The American populace flipped their fucking lids. They were already fucking protesting. Hell no, I won't go. Hell no. Cards, contemporary. Wasn't a bunch of fucking hippies. Wasn't a bunch of, they tried to spin that into very contemporized people. My dad was an anti-nom guy. And fuck, that was the most Semper Fi Marine you ever fucking met. Right to the day he died. This guy was nuked to death. And that's my Uncle Harold, Omaha Beach, D-Day. You don't know, fucking. They were as patriotic as the kids. They were so anti-fucking Vietnam. So, why is this important? Because these fucking war criminals, pigs called George W. Bush, draft dodger. Now remember, Dan Rather, the guy who broke the back of Vietnam, who went into Vietnam and reported all this fucking hideous nightmare, reported on CBS in the lead up to Afghanistan and Iraq that George W. Bush was a draft dodger. CBS fired him for calling George W. Bush a draft dodger when George W. Bush was a draft dodger. You can't tell the truth, no. So, Wolfowitz, Bremer, Cheney. Now remember, Cheney and Kissinger ran the show, right? Yeah, they ran the show. In Vietnam. Oh, yeah. Kissinger's puppets. So, fire alarm, huh? That's appropriate. So, they were involved with Vietnam, right? They know the media, bro. And by the way, the United States lost that fucking war. Grotesquely lost that war. So, here comes pop, pop, oppie, drop, they never stop. Which cost that pillar and turn North Korea into hell. That kind of atrocities went on North Korea in a big, big way. Big way. These type of rape, murder, slaughter to normal people that had nothing to do with the dynamic of the fucking war. No wonder they fucking hate us. Went off to Vietnam to kill the Viet Cong. It's like these warmongers playing fucking I ain't no senator's son at a rally. Those are so anti-USA, so anti-military songs. Born in the fucking USA. Back when Springsteen used to be fucking have a fucking console before he was so addicted to fucking money he don't give a fuck. You ever listen to the lyrics to that fucking song? They're still there. He's out gone. Hell no, we won't go. Burn the draft cards. Everybody says, fuck it, we're not going. We're not going. We're tired of kissing these oligarchs' fucking ass. They got draft cards. Peace. Give peace a chance. Give peace a chance. Hell no, I won't go. Hell no, I won't go. I did not in hell. I did not in hell. And Ryan Greenspan. Peace, prosperity, 1980s, 90s. Then the gift that keeps on giving. I was teaching here at Weber State when that happened. 9/11. I taught the derivative arbitrage class. We'll quote Kyle Madsen. When the world found out that they bought puts on the airlines, I taught that class. That's the class I taught at the #1 school business. Right there in that library I just walked out. Chris, who was working at the desk that day, I was in there. FBI was all over in here. I was home when it happened. I got up here. I was teaching here. I was a student professor. The #1 school business in the country. FBI everywhere in here. She was sitting at the desk. They're passing out flyers looking, and I'm like, those kids are in my class. The FBI was looking. She's the one that called on the phone. She still has her badge. There was a courtesy phone upstairs, and they arrested them on this campus. They're Saudis. Kyle Madsen. Hey, Kevin, do you ever think that you might have taught them how to buy the puts on the airlines? Very well could have. #1 school business in the country. I'm the guy that taught that fucking class. Blackballed me. Now we're under investigation by the FBI. We went from first to worst when they blackballed Kevin Lynch. Get rid of fucking Bill Russell off your team. Get rid of kick Michael Jordan off the fucking Bulls and see how good the Bulls are. So we go off to Iraq when they were Saudis and slaughter 2 million people. Here's the difference. Cheney, war criminal. The Democrats giving Dick Cheney a standing ovation on the House floor. Remember when the Party of Peace? No media. No media. They wouldn't even remember, you couldn't even video the caskets coming in at Dover. Out of sight, out of mind. Bloodlust America. Calley is dead. Calley is dead. He lived to be 80. I don't think very many Vietnam vets lived to be 80. Hell no, I won't go. Hell no, I won't go. No draft cards. Bush, the only thing he ever said fucking true in his entire life. Well, we didn't force anybody to go to these wars. We didn't draft anyone. Hell no, I won't go. Hell no, I won't go. Pop, pop, oppie drop. Never in the history of mankind has any people, has any nation indiscretionally mass murdered women and children. Till now. It revolts my soul. Herbert Hoover, August 7th, 1945. They never look back. Don't you cross that parallel and turn North Korea into hell. Murder, rape, murder, rape. Heartbreaker, heartbreaker. Went after Vietnam to kill the Viet Cong. They're still, it's all gone. Hell no. Kissinger, Cambodia, Kissinger, Cambodia, Kissinger, Cambodia. Dan Rather, Walter Cronkite, break their fucking back. Fucking give peace a chance. We're done kissing oligarchs. Tax rate on the 1%, 90+%. We're done with these oligarchs. We're fucking sick of their war machine. We're sick of their fucking evil, bloodlust fucking. Dan Rather goes in. Waldeck put it on the news. The My Lai Massacre was the #1 story in this fucking country. Nothing even close. Headline news on every fucking, all 3 news stations. Fucking #1 story in the country for fucking several years. People were pissed. People knew that he took the fall. Did he do it? Oh yeah. But a lot of people did it. The draft card did it. The fucking war is hell. Hell no, we won't go. Peace, prosperity. We're done with war. It's fucking 80s and 90s. Here's Democrats and Republicans working together to get the fiscal house in order in the 90s. I did not in hell. We're going to have to downsize the military. They're going to close Hillfield. Republicans, let's do it. Think about that. Then the gift that keeps on giving. Fucking 9/11. They were Saudi imperialists. So we go off to Iraq to get Cheney, Wolfer. It's the same fucking people that pulled the stunt in Vietnam. A big old set. We lost that war too. Went off to Afghanistan to kill the Taliban. Fuck, Bin Laden worked for the CIA. Fuck, Bin Laden didn't do fucking 9/11. They were all fucking Saudis. Go ask Muhammad Atta in his fucking dorm room in fucking Hamburg, Germany. He was Egyptian. The rest were all Saudis. What a fucking sham. 22 a day, 22 a day, 20 a day. Fucking same old thing, 1914, with their guns and their tanks and their fucking bombs. No, now they have depleted uranium. Which came first, the nuclear chicken or the nuclear egg? Remember we were about peace, anti-nuclearism, see no nuclear energy, speak no nuclear energy, hear no nuclear energy. Hell no, I won't go. Give peace a chance. Give peace a chance. I did not inhale. I did 9/11. The fucking gift that keeps on fucking. They were Saudi imperialists. No media. Iraq, we slaughtered 2 million. The atrocities that went on in Iraq, he lives in San Diego. Trump fucking gave him a fucking honorary medal, put it around his neck. The fucking child stabber. He's just as bad as fucking Calley. Just as bad, maybe worse. We give them medals of freedom. 2 million women and children we slaughtered in Iraq. Never got a C note because why? Einstein. There'll come a time when the 1% will own all the media. It will be absolutely impossible for the American people to form an opinion to differentiate truth from lies. Orwell on Balco. Pop, pop, oppie, drop, they never stop. Should cross that parallel and turn North Korea into hell. Fucking Vietnam to kill the Viet Cong. Hell no, we won't go. 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 $1970 USA shirt. Take it off. We ain't the USA no more. They captured us. Went off to Vietnam to kill the Viet Cong. Pop, pop, oppie dropped. Don't you dare do it. Baby never born, mother never pregnant. Everybody that was anybody. Don't do it. Revolts my soul. They never look back. Don't you cross that parallel and turn North Korea into hell. Went to Vietnam to kill the Viet Cong. Kissinger, Cambodia, for whom the bell tolls. Kissinger, Cambodia. Hell no, we won't go. Burn your bath cards. Fucking contemporary people in the fucking street. Everybody because fucking Dan Rather fucking went in. Fucking, while the Cronkite put it on the fucking evening news. Remember they used to put up the flag, the scoreboard? People were fucking appalled. They freaked out. No, we're done with wars. Wars are over. It's a thing of the past. Tax rate 90+% on the 1% oligarchs. Fuck, we're shutting down nuclear reactors. We're anti-nuclear. Getting rid of nuclear bombs. Give peace a chance. We did give peace a chance. Then the gift that keeps on fucking giving. Saddam Hussein had weapons of mass destruction. Fucking blatant in your face media perpetuates. You think Walter Cronkite would have put that lie out? They knew it was a lie with malice. Went off to fucking Iraq. Get Dick Cheney, Wolfowitz, Broomer, fucking Christian Dior's son, a big old sack. Went off to Afghanistan to kill the Taliban. Poppy fields forever. Blood for oil, blood for oil, blood for oil. You can't put no cameras, not even the fucking coffins that come in. No media, none. Out of sight, out of mind. Same old thing, 1914 with their guns and their tanks and their oh no, not a say. Now they have nuclear with their depleted uranium. Oligarchs make it rain in Ukraine. Look what's going on in the Middle East of fucking Eden. You see any footage? Huh. Fucking no media. There's the difference. Calley is dead. He lived to be 80. The My Lai Massacre ended Vietnam. Created peace in this country. Fucking pseudo, de facto, fucking war per se. And we still had stuff going around the world. CIA fucking killing leaders. By the way, the fucking it's all over the media reporting that the Venezuela, who's a socialist, borderline communist, who nationalized the oil, rigged the election. Huh. I wonder how long till they'll fucking assassinate him, the CIA. Look what they did in Iran. 1979. I mean, Reagan! Fucking Bechtel's baby. Fucking. What's the difference between Iraq and Vietnam? Walter Cronkite. The news. The American populace saw it with their own eyes. Draft cards. Out of sight, out of mind. Pat Tillman fought off 9 billion gazillion Al Qaeda. No, he didn't. His own man killed him and his mom had to expose it. The bullet's close range of the head. No one gives a fuck because it's out of sight, out of mind. Of course, Dan Rather, he went along with it. He went on to one of the fucking late night shows. It's a major, major event. This protest photograph that I just showed you is right there. I'm standing right there with my aunties. Wasn't right about the same time Ted Bundy was on this fucking campus. Oh yeah, bailed out of the Weber County Jail. Hell no, I'm a pop or I'll be dropped. Never in the history of mankind has any people indiscretionally mass murdered any military, any war machine till now. The good old United States of America. Herbert Hoover, August 7, 1945. Don't look back. I ain't no senator's fucking son. Don't you cross that parallel turn North Korea into fucking hell. Went out to Vietnam to kill the Viet Cong. They're still there. He's all gone. Went to see my VA man. 22 a day, 22. Hey, Kissinger, Cambodia, Kissinger, Cambodia, Kissinger, Cambodia. Hell no, we won't go. Hell, 9/11, the gift that keeps on giving. Went off to Iraq, Dick Cheney, the same Vietnam War criminals. How come they're not in jail? How come Bush is in jail? How come Wolfowitz and Bremer are not in a fucking jail cell? War criminals from hell. Saddam Hussein has weapons of mass destruction. No, he didn't. They full well knew that was legal. By the way, the same disease that I have. My father nuked to death and died just that simplify right to his grave. I wonder how I got it. Maybe too much to live. Went off to Afghanistan to kill the Taliban. Went up to Iraq, they changed 2 million fucking people. It's like no media, no draft cards. The bloodlust, bloodthirst. Biden's got the nerve to say the first time in 100 years America's not at war. Not at war. Proxy war in Ukraine, that war is so fucking nasty. We lost 50,000 men in fucking Vietnam in 10 years. That Iraq, you think those young men in Russia, that oligarch fucking Tsar Putin, that fucking war criminal fucking creep. Well, look who just spoke on the House floor. Talk about a war criminal. Democrats giving Dick Cheney a standing ovation. How's he not in jail? Blatant fucking lie with malice. I was in Vienna in those days. Fucking, he said over and over, Hans. No, he doesn't have any weapons of mass destruction. It's all lies. They did it all away. They perpetuated it on Washington Post, New York Times, CBS, ABC, NBC, fucking CNN and Operation Foscon News are two of the biggest criminal. How do they get away with that? 22 a day. How many people? My friend Mark here, his son, incredible fucking athlete. He went. He got caught up in it. Came home. He committed suicide. I see his father. Yeah, I watched his father drinking his life away. Alcoholism. It ruined, when he killed himself, it ruined his wife's life, it ruined his children's life, it's ruined his dad's life, it's ruined his fucking mother's life. It ruins everybody's lives. How many lives did the lie of Afghanistan fucking kill? Calley's dead. Calley's dead. The My Lai Massacre. That's the exact event. Not the event. The media reported the event. The slaughter. What a historic day. This day that will live in fucking infamy in this country. What is the date today? July 30th, 2024. He lived to be 80 years old. He died with hospice. Huh. How many people did he mass murder? This bloodlust country. Fucking all that time. Again, the tax rate was 90% on these 1% oligarchs. The middle class had all the fucking power. Fucking, we weren't the military industrial. We were downsizing the military. We got to get a fiscal house in port. The debt's going to $4 trillion. We got to fix it. Republicans are agreeing with Democrats. Well, then what we're going to do is downsize the military. Let's do it. They did it. Then the gift that keeps on giving. They were fucking Saudis. They were fucking Saudis. And everybody that got caught up in that fucking nightmare, how does the media get away with it? How does these media are people? Fucking New York Times, Washington Post, fucking CBS, NBC, ABC, CNN, Fox News. Why are the people that run organizations and the reporters not arrested? Why are there not class action, biggest lawsuits in the world against these fucking people? Nobody from Iraq laid a finger on us. Well, nobody from Vietnam did. Nobody from fucking Afghanistan laid a finger. Huh. They were Saudis. Calley's dead. Wow. All these years later, look at us. Look at the air quality here. If a place burned down from 9/11 to 3/11, what's Fukushima? We can't even think about the ecology and the environment. We're fucking just killing ourselves because we're fucking caught up on geopolitics and for bloodlust warmongers. There's your difference. The media. The media should be arrested and locked up, every single. Anderson Vanderbilt Cooper, who was at Fukushima, Japan, with Samshay Gupta, said nuclear meltdown 100 times for the first 6 days, boots on the ground. They come out, haven't mentioned it since. It's the greatest ecological catastrophe in human history. You don't think they can cover up whatever they want? The fucking death and mayhem. Congressional fucking medals of freedom put on the child stabbers. Those people are just as fucking evil as fucking Calley was. And he was an evil sick fucker. But there were lots of them. Pop, pop, a whoppy drop, they never stopped. Don't you cross that parallel from North Korea into hell. Went to Vietnam to kill the Viet Cong, born in the fucking bloodlust fucking USA. Kissinger, Cambodia, can talk about a war criminal. Fucking hell no, we won't go. Hell no, we give peace a chance. We changed the fucking world. Then what happened? The gift that keeps on giving. 9/11, they were Saudis. We go to fucking Iraq and slaughter 2 million people to get Dick Cheney, Wolfowitz, and fucking Bremer big old sacks of cash. Blackwater on Balco, on chemo, fucking went off to Afghanistan to kill the Taliban. They were Saudis. They were Saudis. Oligarchs make it fucking rain in Ukraine. Okay, the Middle East of Eden. When will it end? When we take the media back. Fuck, we had YouTube, but they kettled Kevin Blanch. They go after anybody that tells the fucking truth. Whoever knew that be telling the fucking truth would become a revolutionary act. On Balco. On chemo. Calley's dead. Stay tuned.